Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch. This is the project we're making today. It's a little hand sanitizer box and it's using box template 4B. It will also hold any of the little hand sanitizers. Okay, so I hope you enjoy the video. Feel free to fast forward, pause, or rewind. And if you need anything, let me know. Thanks a lot. Okay, so welcome everyone. It is Monday, July 20th. We are making a cute little box today. Before we get started with the project, I'm going to go over a few housekeeping notes. I don't know why I call them housekeeping. I need to come up with a better term. What's a better term for housekeeping? Maybe just notes? I don't know. Somebody can send me an email and make some suggestions. Okay, so don't forget, bonus days are going on right now. You get $5 for every $50 you order, and you can redeem those coupons in August. The holiday catalog goes live on August 4th. I did get my paper charts posted on my website on Friday, and when I was designing today's project, I knew that I wanted to use Mossy Meadow ribbon. I really love this ribbon. It's soft and it's just so beautiful. So I came to my charts and I decided which paper out of all of these charts I felt like that ribbon would go with the most, okay? These are all the papers in the holiday catalog. So I'll show you more once we get to the project, but I wanted to explain how I use these. It's always good to remind our new people even. I'm gonna set that aside. I posted Chick Candy 85 over on my website this morning. All you have to do is leave a comment over there. I'll announce the winner next Monday. So it includes tear and tape. Stampin' Up! Used to sell these charms umpteen years ago, and I still have quite the stash. So it's going to include this little pink bauble. Let me close it back. I don't want to lose anything. Mini dimensionals, regular dimensionals, glue dots, liquid glue, and a chick stand. A new one, never used. Okay, I did email the winner for Chick Candy 84. My emails go in a lot of spam folders, so that's a reminder for everyone, not just winners, but everyone. Check your spam folders once a week, please. For some reason, my emails go in spam folders. I think it's because of the word chick. It's the name Chick that does it. So Ruby says, do I have, yes, I have a video over on my website. And if you don't find it, email me and I'll send you the link. Or if you just type in fabric basket on my search box, it will pull up my video on how to make this. Yeah, there is a video. Okay, let's see. So we're going to get started now. We are making a project using all new product again. I know that the annual catalog just launched, not that long ago, but since we are moving in 6 weeks, I figure it's better for me to kind of focus on what's coming instead of what's available right now. So last week we focused on this stamp set, which now at the very moment I can't even remember. Yeah, can't remember. Oh well, that's okay. And this week we're going to focus on the Warm Hugs bundle. You're going to love this one. This goes with the what's the name of the dies? Warm Wrap dies. And so here they are, right here, minus these 4. These are the 4 we're going to be using tonight, okay? Okay, so here's the supplies that we're going to be using today. We're sticking with Christmas in July. So Whisper White scraps, that's for our stamping. And then we've got Mossy Meadow, 9 3/4 by 4, and then a scrap. This is going to be for die cutting. We've got a scrap of Real Red, also for die cutting. And then we have 5 pieces of the Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper. The first piece measures 3 1/4 by 1 3/4. The next measures 3 1/4 by 3/4, and you need 2 of those. The next piece measures 1 3/4 by 3/4, and then 1 3/4 by a half. All that will be on my inspiration sheet, so you don't have to write that down. Whisper White and Mossy Meadow. These are the images that we're going to stamp. Do you have to watch the direction of the stripes? I'll let you decide when we go to assemble the box. Yeah, I'll let you decide. I think that it would be okay. These 3 right here for sure need to be in the same. They need to be, I'm going to say yes. Cut them all. So you're either going to cut all of them vertically or you're going to cut all of them horizontal. Just make sure that you stay the same on all of them. Does that make sense? Yeah. So whichever way you cut your first one, I always start with the larger one and then work down to the smallest. Stick with that, okay? I'm sticking with horizontal. Okay, now I'm going to get my Stampin' Mat because this is a photopolymer stamp set and it stamps really well, a lot better using the Stampin' Mat, okay? So I'm going to start with, now in this stamp set, you can see that you have 3 choices. For you, this one's On Me, Merry Christmas, and Warm Hugs to You All Season Long. I'm going with the Warm Hugs because I just kind of felt like that was appropriate for what we're using or what we're putting in this box, which I will reveal when we get to that point. Okay, tap, tap, tap. Whoa, I just hit my light. I think I got a little heavy-handed. Let's see. Now we're going to take this, which one we're going to do first? We're going to do the outline. So I'm going to take the little tree, same stamp set. We're only using 1 stamp set tonight. And I'm going to stamp the tree first. And then we're going to stamp off the inside of the tree. I don't want to put my head in the camera. My hair's in a bun. Well, not that it would kill me or anything to show you my bun, but it'll be fine. We're cutting it out. Okay. Do I need to stamp anything else? Nope, that's it. So now we're going to take our dies. All 4 of these are from the Warm Wrap dies. And I'm going to tell you, before this catalog is over, I'm going to say it wrong because I mix up my R's and W's. Yes, I had to go to speech as a child. Not embarrassed to say it. And I still mix them up. Okay, so this is going to be Real Red. This one's going to be Mossy Meadow. And then we're going to cut out. Yeah, let me get the machine real quick. Okay, so we'll do these 2 at the same time. Okay, here's this one. And here's this one. And I am going to do the tree on my 3rd go around because I don't want to mess it up. Whoops, I think I just hit the camera. Did I? I say camera, it's my phone. Okay, there's that one. See? You can use that for something else. Okay, now what did I do with that tree? Here it is. Neither one of these are perfect, but it'll be okay. Catherine asked, how's the move going? We were supposed to put our house up for sale a week or so ago. It's not ready. I am kind of embarrassed that I guess I lost control of my storage. I am having a hard time packing. I'm having a hard time purging and getting things ready. So yeah, it's very slow. We're supposed to be moving in, what, 6 weeks? Really? Is it 6 weeks? September 10th? Yeah. Okay, so let me get my silicone mat, and I'm going to turn this over and add some liquid glue. I told my neighbor last night that I feel like a hamster on a wheel, and I'm just going round and round and round and round. And it don't look like much is getting done, but it is. Yeah. Okay, I got to stop talking to do this, because I want warm hugs at the top. Don't I? Yeah. Warm hugs to you at the top. Here's a better way to tell you. I want these 2 dots to be on the left and the right, okay? So that's how I lined it up, the dots. Not necessarily the words, but the dots. Now we're going to take the tree, and we're going to take the mini dimensionals. And we're going to add that right in the middle. Now this image can be cut out with the 1.5 inch circle punch, but then it doesn't cut out the center. So yeah, you can use your 1.5 inch circle punch, because when I was designing this project today, that's what I did first, just to see if it was going in the direction that I wanted, and it was. So then I was like, okay, then I'm going to use the die. So now I'm just going to add it to the real red, and this is a stitch circle. I don't know if you guys could see that. So I'm going to turn that over and once again use my liquid glue. I hear Gizmo up there. And I can tell now it's Gizmo because we call him Motor Mouth. We try to lay on the couch and take a nap, and he doesn't shut his pie hole. He just goes and goes and goes trying to get our attention. Okay, now we're going to take this. What did I say it was? 9 3/4 by 4. And I'm going to place it in the portrait side, the 4-inch side, and I'm going to score it at 1 inch on both sides. So turn it around, 1 inch. Now I'm going to place it on the 9 3/4 side, which I call the landscape, and I'm going to score it at 3.5, 4.5, 8, and 9. We're going to take our bone folder and we're going to score or fold. We're going to fold on our score lines and then burnish it with the bone folder. Gizmo says, yeah, quite a bit. Both of them, well, Gizmo says everything that Elvis. So we taught Elvis a lot of words, and now Gizmo says the exact same words. So poor Gizmo doesn't really know his name. He says, hello, Elvis, but he's not Elvis. So funny. Okay, so box template 4B is what we're making. So box template 4 is over on my website, and it was a tissue box holder. And I was going to make a tissue box holder tonight. I got all my tissues here ready to go. But I decided that I was going to make it smaller and show you something else that can go in here. So you can either do tissue or you can do the next thing I'm going to show you. So I'm going to start down here. If you'll notice, you have this long section here. That's this. So we're going to start down here. And I'm going to cut up to the second score line and remove this section here. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Okay? Then I'm going to move down to the side here and cut on both score lines and repeat that over here. This section up here, we're just going to take our detail trio punch and we're going to round the top of that. Okay, so now this is going to fold just like that, and this is going to fold over. So the only additional cutting that I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this side just a teeny tiny bit at an angle. You'll be fine if you don't do it, but it does help a little bit. Okay, so that's how it's going to go. You have your option of, you can either tuck this in to close your box, or you can leave it on the outside and we're going to wrap some ribbon around it. Okay, so let's go ahead and add our adhesive. The only place you're getting adhesive is these two sides. I think this is ready to go. Fold those tabs in, and I'm going to do one side at a time. Okay, so there's our box. It measures, oh, I forgot to add that to the template. Grr. Okay, so it's 3.5 inches tall and 2 inches wide, okay? And it will hold any of those hand sanitizers. So I have a whole basket of them here. I dug them out. So we have Purell, we have the old Bath and Body Works, and then we have these. So this box, of course, this one is a little tall for this. You could whack off part of it. This one is the perfect size. You can get these in bulk on Amazon. Okay, let's finish our box. So now I'm going to add the Designer Series paper. And I like to use my liquid glue when I'm adding paper, because that way we can shift it, we can slide it if it's not exactly straight. You can use your Stampin' Seal if you want, but if you put it in the wrong spot, you can't slide it to make it fit. So we're having BLTs for dinner tonight, and David's up there cooking, he and Brooke. BLTs are like one of my most favorites in the whole wide world, especially if it's fresh tomatoes, not hot house tomatoes. Look, I put the paper on crooked, but I didn't notice it until after it already dried. We'll live with it. It'll be fine. Okay, now we need to get this punch back. This piece here is going to go right here on top, okay? This piece here is going to go here, but we need to round the corners. Let's go ahead and add this one first. That way I don't get confused about which one's going to get it. Okay, there's that. Now, I need a Post-it note to hold this, because it's kind of hard to get in there and hold it at the same time. And I had my Post-it notes, but where did they go? I don't know. Luckily, I have more. A whole drawer full. Okay, so I'm gonna place that there. Oh, I butchered it. Let's try again. Hold on. I wasn't holding my mouth right, maybe. Got it. Okay. Now we need to do the other side. So bring it over here and slide it in. Make sure it's all the way in there. Got it. Okay. So that's how it looks. And then we're going to put some liquid glue on it. Okay, so just don't look at my crooked paper. So again, you can put that in there if you want. You can, but I like it better on the outside, okay? So here we go. We're going to take this beautiful mossy meadow ribbon. That way, whoever you give this to, they can untie the ribbon without destroying your box. I guess it would be theirs once you gave it to them, so. Not the best bow. Well, no, it's okay now. Oh, but I want to tighten it. Now we're going to take these, all the trimmings, all the trimmings embellishments. These are also in the holiday catalog. And we're going to add one on each side right where those dots are. You could add the red rhinestones if you want. We do still have those in our annual catalog. I like using the new stuff though. Okay, let's get this back over here. Now we're going to take two regular dimensionals, and we're actually going to place them on our box. So that way we don't put it on the ribbon accidentally. Okay, so there we have it. And it stands a little crooked, so when I take my picture, it'll be like, it's a little lopsided, but it's because the ribbon's on the bottom. Okay, here's the one we just made, and here's the one I made earlier. Okay, you guys have a great night. I will see you on Wednesday morning for coffee and a card, and if you have any questions, let me know. Y'all have a great night, and thank you.